Hey man, March 3rd, 2024. I know it's been a bit. Another beautiful day here in mid-Michigan. Figured I'd share the recent updates on the 24 KLX 300. I've since added, since the last video, the Doubletake mirrors, which are a little bit vibrating, I've noticed. They kind of jiggle around, whereas the stock ones did not. A little bit, I'm still in the getting used to them phase, but they do provide a more wider angle, getting you further out to see the cars behind you. So, but all in all, I do like them. I like the multiple adjustability of them. I've added a IMS shifter. When I get around to it, I'll put the link down below in the description. If you're running the IMS foot pegs as I am, or any of the larger foot pegs, you're going to want to get this IMS shifter because it's going to give you another 3/4 of an inch in length from here to here. And then finally, as of this week, I got my new seat concepts. Low profile, ultra comfort, wide seat. And man, I got to tell you what, this thing, I just took the bike for a test ride yesterday because we didn't have any wind. And man, this seat makes a world, I mean literally a world of difference. And something that blows my mind is that this, I got this Nelson Riggs, this is the medium tail bag, which by the way, I highly recommend. These things are the cat's ass. Look at the, okay, so you see the texture here and like the simulated carbon fiber. Look at this. It just, I don't know if you can see it, but it just perfectly blends with the seat concept seat. Blew my mind, man. I mean, can you really make that happen? Other than that, I'm pretty sure those are the only new ads that I've put on the bike. I've done the first service on it already, ahead of schedule because I just wanted to get it done, and I did that during the winter. That went over fine. These Apache Harbor Freight cases work out great. Go on and off really easy. They're a little bit heavy, but you know what? They're not much. I think about pound for pound, they're identical to the Tusk bags, which I also purchased on Facebook Marketplace. There was a dude that had the Tusk pannier bags, the more fancier model, for with the water bottle holders. I got them brand new in the box for $150. I just couldn't resist it. Thing is that by the time you add the mounts and the plates to them, they're actually heavier than these Apache 4800 cases, which essentially are Pelicans. So, you just got to make that judgment. They will, however, hold more than these Pelicans because, than these Apaches, because they're, more expandable. And of course, as any KLX 300 owners should get, is the Nelson Riggs fuel bottle holder and the MSR bottle. And I've already mounted this right there once, and it was perfect. Mounted right up. Obviously not on the exhaust side, but I could, I guess. Just like point it forward. I'm sure it'd be okay. But, I felt this was a good investment in case I need it, or I plan on going on a little bit longer trip. I'd have 32 ounces of reserve fuel. And lastly, the thing that I noticed before, I thought that when I go to put a new seat on or do any service work whatsoever at all underneath the seat without having to remove the side panels, that I would have to take off the top rack and this rear bar and all the stuff, just to get under the seat. The cool part is that with the pannier rack installed, and all bolted down and everything, and having the more points of contact, you know, such as here in the opposing side, it actually locks in this in place, so I don't have to finagle it anymore. So the cool part was, what I'm getting to is that all I needed to undo was this bolt here and that one on that side, and I can pop the whole seat off, because I got rid of the handle, the strap, because it's useless. It's literally right under your butt, and it hurts, and I'm never going to ride a passenger. So anyways, I love the seat. I love all the additions that I put onto the bike. Well, another thing is that I noticed when I put on a whole lot of weight, and I've never filled both the bag or all the bags yet, I did have to increase my spring tension 3 full turns per my weight. I'm like 205 pounds, because it's still a little bit squirrely in the front. You know, it does this a little bit every once in a while. So I think I do need to put a little bit more preload on the rear, putting a little bit more weight on the front. So I'll just make the adjustments as I go for that. And the last thing that I did buy was the Nelson Riggs Hurricane / backpack bag for the rear pannier rack, for when I go to the camper in the summer. It actually fits a case of beer perfectly. These also fit a case of beer perfectly, but I figured if I can get my beer and my ice in this, it'll transfer the weight better, and then just put clothes on one side and my food on the other side there for the weekend, and the bike will be balanced out. You know, proper planning, man, right? Other than that, I really enjoy this bike, except on days such as today that are super windy. My biggest issue with this bike is that because it's so small and light, that it's near impossible to ride in extreme wind. You're literally getting blown all over the place. It is just not, for me, it's just not a fun ride, getting blown all over the place. The windshield does slice through the wind perfectly, but out here where I'm at, it just seems the wind always hits you from the side, and it sucks. It just sucks. So in case you're wondering how easy these bags or cases come on and off the bike with the Tusk pannier rack, I'll show you right now. You just pull this cable, and there it goes. Easy as that. Then you just got to put your mounts on. See? Pull this cable, goes back on, make sure it's seated. There we go. Not going anywhere. I did have one issue with this side right here, in that, here I'll show you, I had to drill out a little bit this hole. Can you see that? This hole right here on the bracket, because it wasn't seating all the way. Now that I have that all figured out, she goes on perfect. Stays on. And then when I don't want to use the bags that day, no sense in taking them with you. There we go. 2 bags. Gone. And then the Nelson Riggs tail bag. Check this out. Here we go. Easy peasy. Anyways, man, hope you enjoyed that. If you need to know where I got anything, just request a list, or you can look in some of my previous videos. I believe in one or two of my previous videos, I had included a list in the description box with the links to everything that I've bought, where I bought it from, everything. I don't get a commission for none of this stuff. I'm just sharing with you the things that I have acquired and where I acquired them, at the best possible price, at least at that time. So you might still want to do some shopping, but I'm retired. I've got all kind of time to do shit like that. At the time that I purchased everything, I got it at the best price available on the internet at that time. So anyways, hope that helped you. Thanks for watching. Till next time. See ya.